Here it go.
What was the last question again?
You was
Old school or new school?
I think it's Greek.
Old school anime is better than the current anime that is out now. Agree or disagree?
It's disagree, right? Yeah.
Old school can't compare right now. But yeah.
Wait, hold on.
He got some parts.
Old school,
Old
old school anime.
But
Hold on, wait. You said old school anime is better than new school anime.
Agree.
Disagree.
Old
I
school
agree
anime
that
is
old
better
school
than
anime.
the current anime that is out now. Agree or disagree?
Man, you Hakusho.
you
That shit long before.
Think about it. Think about it. It still holds up.
It holds up. I tried to watch it again.
So let's think about this right now. All right, so you saying Yu Yu Hakusho? What other old animes besides like the main big 4 or 5 do y'all know? That's the main big one.
I mean, another thing, all these old animes get fucking updated with new stuff.
Even the old school not to
But and then they rebooted it, right?
They rebooted.
Reboot is a lot better.
Honestly, it comes down to it.
Yeah,
When
but
you call it
that's my favorite. So that's why we're saying
But
over
they're
here.
using the
But
old school
there's some new shit that
content, right? And just adding animation to it.
And which is
I
bringing
wouldn't
younger
say
generation.
surpass it, but wait, what was the question? Animation wise, or
And like
just
anime in general, like it's like
The
old
story.
school.
Old school anime is better than the
the
current
story and
anime.
everything?
Yeah, like anime.
So at this point, that question should just be like, your favorite anime, whether old or not, is better than whatever else is out there.
I wouldn't say like just label it down to just your favorite anime, just like anime like as a whole, like old school, like from Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha to Full Metal Alchemist to Kenshin, Muyo, like all that new school.
I mean, they can
But Code Geass kind of technically falls in that same category as well. Kind of old.
Can I put in my 2 cents?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to stand in the middle because old school paved the way for all of this anime to get as big as it is today.
Yeah.
And then the new school is kind of like,
Who made it
it's
better?
getting really epic now. So they're doing a lot now.
I mean, animation is really upgraded.
I mean, the CGI stuff there, I'm not really with it.
Yeah, but it's doing better than Fairy Tail, let's be honest.
Anything's doing better.
Well, then,
It's a
Mike,
big
think about it. We went
I'ma just stand.
Hey, we leave it to y'all in the comments. Their question, right?
This ain't going nowhere.
I'm on it.
Alright. The current anime that is out now is getting creative, not repetitive. Agree or disagree?
It's getting creative or repetitive.
Oh,
Them Isekai anime getting pretty repetitive.
Yeah. So it's better current. She said the current anime is getting repetitive. Sorry, it's getting repetitive. It's the same. It may be something like a tad bit different. That's not it, but it's almost the same. Choose like
Right,
Black
actually.
Clover and Naruto at the same time. It's like the
I
same.
completely
Cool,
agree
okay.
with that, actually, too.
And I would say.
You know, oh, you already know.
I
can
say,
say-
right.
I can say Rise of the Shield Hero. That's something new. It's something different. Redo of a healer. That was something different. It had too much shit.
Wait, did y'all watch that?
Goblin
Did y'all watch
Slayer.
it?
No.
Oh,
I watched
good.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
Goblin Slayer.
Watch it, but good.
Damn, bro.
Watch it. Have you ever, alright, so, of course, a lot of people have heard of hentai, alright? What if hentai was mainstream? That's it. That's the legitimate redo of film. They got good animation. It's legitimately
Man,
good.
watch the censored version.
Watch the uncensored version.
Now watch this. I'm watching Unassisted. I'm going all out.
Alright, you back.
Alright.
It ain't repetitive with all that shit out
I would live the life of my favorite anime character. Agree or disagree?
Oh, yeah.
But the catch is you are still yourself
So I
Living
mean, you
their
still
life.
have your mindset, but you gotta live their life.
Yeah.
They do too much training, too much working out.
Yeah,
It's
like-
inhuman, honestly.
You know what, like-
That thing is inhuman right now. I would want to, but just every day, like, you know, I gotta cut this rock, I gotta cut this rock, I gotta cut this rock. But eventually, I'm just gonna be like, you know what, fuck that rock.
You don't want to be like
So-
that, Hugo?
See, I'm gonna go back on this side because Lelouch, he died. I ain't got time for that.
You know, and then there's the fact that you gonna get beat up like every arc and stuff. So it's just like every time you see someone like, oh damn, you know, they gonna beat you, you gonna rise back on top. Same thing, you know, constantly and stuff. So eventually, I'm just gonna get tired in my ass beat.
But the thing about it is that for like each and every anime, there is always someone that is stronger than you. That's been like the main point of every like most action series. You get strong, you gonna get your ass out.
Look, here's the thing too. I don't want my friends to die.
Fuck the friends. I got the Dragon Ball.
I don't reanimate my friend. Fuck all that, right? Y'all just bring up that bad
Man, fuck the earth. Shit.
Put it down.
Look at your energy.
There's a difference between admiring your favorite character and liking what they do and wanting to be like them, and then actually going through their shit. I don't want to get raped. I don't want to lose my eye. I don't want to get fucked by a demon. All my people died because this fuck sacrificed their guts for I want to do this shit. I don't want to fucking deal with it all the time. So, I like the story, but I'm not
Your parents constantly die. God damn.
The question is, you are yourself, right?
Yeah.
So think realistically on this.
I'm thinking really, I'm fine, me goddamn dope.
So wait, you are yourself, but you got the powers, or you're just
You got
Yeah,
you got everything.
Okay,
Same
so-
situation, same background,
I'm
everything.
good.
But you're
I ain't the
yourself.
smartest Lelouch.
I'm just
Shit. I said, I'm going in this. Brute force.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Oh, back to the back to
my favorite anime was
some of the science.
Yeah, real different. That'd be a different.
I can be the best friends. Well, hold on. I can be best friends with my favorite anime character. Agree or disagree?
Naruto, my nigga.
He's gonna chill.
Right, come on, right.
That's an automatic.
You probably
That's
got
all.
Yeah.
See, Luffy my favorite character. I feel like every time we eat, and he then gonna eat up all the food.
Yeah, I
so
like
that shit gonna piss me off.
I like the homie and everything, but the way he handles shit.
But
Take your food to a separate room. That's how
Gonna
you
food off the plate.
You're right. Now with Luffy, loyalty comes with it, actually.
But he's still your food though. Your ass gonna be starving.
But
Let's say you try to fight him,
you
he's gonna
have
whoop your
beef with
ass.
somebody.
You
You know,
betray your ass, bro.
he's not never gonna betray
Yeah,
you.
you do get something to walk your
This
back,
and that,
but
so-
the hunger.
But I might die though. That's the fucked up part.
And then,
I like food, okay? I want to go over here. I want to go over there. I'm in the middle. I'm gonna have like
You gonna have your highs and your lows.
Right. Eventually, you know how it's like you just gotta take time out and just go and just, you know what? I'll talk to you.
I feel like you always
It's gonna be that.
But it's gonna be impossible because you're gonna be on the boat most of the time.
I can agree.
I'm stuck with
Okay.
that.
What's your choice?
So
You forever
With
on that boat.
I agree.
all the animes that I watch,
He's gonna have no hands from Luffy and then
like
have
every
Luffy
single
ass.
one.
Yeah.
When you try to throw
Alright,
hands,
that's
you try to
true.
let that-
Right.
Freaking
90 degrees weather.
Let him turn to the human torch.
If Dragon Balls were real, it would be beneficial to the real world. Agree or disagree?
Disagree that shit.
It's too hot over there. Here's the thing with Dragon Balls, right? You gotta think like, okay, this world. Who runs this world? Realistically,
Bro, we
it's
about
the
to be
government.
selfish as fuck.
It's the rich people, right? It's like the 1%. Who's gonna have their hands on their Dragon Balls? The person who could buy it at that high price. When they get that, what they gonna do with it? They're selfish, right?
Yeah.
They're bigots, right?
Racist.
Most of them.
Racist, yeah.
So honestly, it would not help out anything because those wishes are gonna be used for selfish
That's the answer, man.
benefits.
That's
So-
the answer, man.
Alright.
That's the answer, man. Alright.
Yeah, so
Alright.
Alright.
say that's not true.
You
First
got
of all, it's hot over there, so I'm standing over here. Second of all, how do the Dragon Balls work in the first place? Aren't they supposed to be found by certain ways because they're sent to certain areas? You're gonna be dealing with multiple governments. People gonna be either fighting or cooperating with each other.
that's gonna cause wars too.
That's not
And
being
should
finished
we
at
be
all.
popping off now?
Oh, there we go.
So,
Don't
we
be
missed
around.
it. That's called opportunity. That might give me a chance to slide in.
Oh, my
Your
God.
ass gonna slide in the spot.
We're gonna have
The
that
moment you
chance.
use it, it's just
So when you summon shit up,
So which one? Is it the one where you
And then
get
the
three
fucked up part
wishes?
is,
Is it the one you get 3 wishes or 1 wish?
you gotta have all 7.
Or 2, because I know one of them.
Two. You get 2 wishes.
You get 2 wishes.
I don't know, in Super you get 3 of them.
No.
Yes, you do.
You gotta get them giant Dragon Balls, don't you?
The Shenron, you get 3 of them in Super. Because something happened in the Planet Namek where Shenron had got extra powers. Nigga, I just got through watching this shit.
I don't remember that.
I definitely remember because I just watched it.
All you know is you gonna make a wish, bro, and it ain't gonna always be beneficial
But
to
that
everybody.
shit, we're gonna say 2.
Alright.
So what's gonna happen? So once you get your 2
You
wishes.
gotta get all 7
This
first.
shit gon'
But it's not like
You
you
gotta
gonna
travel
have
the
it's not
world
like
to
you gonna
get
have the device to
You
get
can't make a wish off one Dragon Ball.
Right.
I mean, somebody can make the technology. See, here's the thing. If someone got all the Dragon Balls, right? And they'd be like, man, I want to be the only one to know what the Dragon Balls are used for. Everyone else gonna forget about that shit. They can be the only ones to find it, gather it, and be like, oh, this means nothing. This means nothing at all. Which means they will be selfish enough to keep for themselves over and over again. All they gotta do is use it every year.
That's the thing. That's if they're selfish. That's if they get to all of them. That's if it falls into the wrong hands. You forget about all the good people. You forget about the fact that just like with nuclear weapons, because China got them, because Russia got them, because America got them, don't nobody want to fuck around because once that button is pushed, it's over. So it could be one of those situations where it brings peace because there is a certain extreme measure to it. So I'm just saying, there's real fucked up shit in real life right now. So Dragon Balls ain't gonna make much of a fucking difference. Not to me, I don't think so.
Might make it even more fun.
You
More many things to just military
It
articulate.
can be
You
particular
don't have to
too.
wish for that.
It can be very particular too,
Everybody.
bro. It can be like,
And
man, wish all men be
Doesn't
on the planet.
Shenron have like certain things he can do anyways?
No, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
He do have limitations.
So,
But it's not like you know those limitations.
I'm gonna have to stay in the
I
middle.
don't know,
man, but it's a 50-50.
I don't know, man. You ready, Quan?
It's not that much
Yeah.
of a limit though.
Alright,
Back to the middle.
I mean, some guy just wish for being the strongest. Links right there.
I think anime is better than manga. Agree or disagree?
I think anime is better than manga.
Oh, no,
Anime is better than manga. Hold on there, bro.
Some of
No,
them
bro.
anime, manga just be shitty.
Yeah,
they short and stuff.
The studio always
Do
fuck up.
you think anime is better than manga? Agree or disagree? Yeah, I'm on the agree side. Anime is better than manga.
How?
Hold on,
Wow.
hold on, wait.
I like to watch them.
Let's let the neutral side talk first.
All right, neutral.
You go first. You go first.
I go first. Because people don't like to read, bruh. They don't like to read. I hate to say it, but they don't like to read, bro.
Pause.
And then hold on.
We're missing a lot of details.
And then on top of that, not saying that all animation is always top notch. But let's be real. The Super Broly movie, that was he. The Demon Slayer movie, that was he. Come on now. The My Hero
But we
movie,
talking about
he.
movies.
That's a movie.
That's still animation though.
But
That's still
let's
animation
talk
though.
about
Don't do that.
episodes. I'm talking about episodes.
What?
That's not the movie.
Okay, but
She
talking about animation
said,
though.
she said manga versus anime.
That's
not
the anime though.
That means no movies unless it's like canon or filler.
I mean, some anime, even the winner are in One Piece look perfect.
No, I'm talking about like you talking about like Demon
Demon
Slayer is accepted.
So here's my take on it. This man always
Right.
got something to say.
I always got
He got the answer, bro. He got the answer.
So I'm 50-50 on it. See, when it comes down to it, I feel like manga is really better when it comes down to its direct story and brutality. Right. So you could get a lot more information from the manga than you can from the anime. It's like reading a book, like the Harry Potter series versus watching the Harry Potter series movies. You get a lot more information out the books than the movies. But I got to say, with the anime, now when it comes down to it, the animation, just watching the fight scenes like right there live in action, like just technique by technique, hand to hand, like second to second, like it's intense. It gets way more intense than just a couple of slides like, oh, this happened next, and this happened next. It kind of like, also, I feel like I get more intensity from watching animes on the edge of my seat, like what's gonna happen next. That's it. But I'm 50-50 with it. So,
Yeah,
50-50.
to add on to that, I feel like there's a lot of anime that's kind of closed off and kind of hard to find versus manga. You can just go into a place and actually pick up something. So, you know, if you need your fix, you got it right there in the palm of your hand. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
To add on to that.
You run out of anime to watch real fast. You're tired of watching the same shit. Manga right there. Nigga, I don't like to read, but you see my ass reading.
I'm reading them manga.
I'm really like
Manga is quick to
chapters.
read.
Hey, you know I read Solo Leveling
You
yet?
be looking at the pictures while you be reading.
That's on my list. I haven't watched it.
Just like
Or
that.
I haven't read it yet.
Sometimes I'll be like, God damn, I'm tired of reading. So, shit.
But the shit's so good.
I mean, it's good to switch back and forth. That's what it is.
I ain't got shit to watch now, but guess what?
Like
Guess
some
what's
people don't
good
like to
right
read, but
now?
again, like you do have subtitles on anime, so.
Come on, who will read?
Okay, it's in the middle.
It's a freaking house full.
I prefer anime dub over sub. Agree or disagree?
Sub every single
Every
goddamn day.
time.
Oh,
Say it.
pause.
Say every time.
Like it was earlier, sometimes I don't feel like reading, nigga.
No, exactly that.
I'll read that. I'll read that.
But if I'm,
I will get some exceptions
if
though.
I want some emotion, bro, I will sub, bro.
Dub, Bleach, Full Metal, Naruto, Dragon Ball, because fuck Goku's voice in Japanese. It's terrible.
That's what reason
Okay,
in the middle.
that's why I'm 50-50 on it, just because of that. See, the thing is,
Yeah, I feel real Japanese watching that.
don't sleep on them, okay? Some voice actors end up do come with it, like Obito.
Some matter how many.
Obito.
One series based on one particular voice actor.
Now,
Hold
that's
on.
the thing. It's like,
Let them try. Let them try.
oh, y'all wanna?
Oh shit.
But yeah, going by what the X was saying, certain voice actors make it better. Like, listen to Goku in Japanese form, it's terrible.
It's
That
terrible.
shit hurts my ears.
Right, and I gotta listen to that every time I watch the show.
That's because you
No,
grew up
I'm not
off
about to
of
do it.
dub.
Even then, look, let's say I show someone this show, like, you know, Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
the voice actor for that. I'm pretty sure someone will definitely find that annoying. So then you could switch over to dub. Like, you know,
Not only
look,
that, Naruto's voice is terrible in
I got a
Japanese.
question though. So when new episodes of Dragon Ball
Oh, nice.
Super and Naruto came out, hold on. When new episodes of Dragon Ball Super and Naruto came out, did you watch it? Because it was in sub.
now that's okay. Hold up. Okay,
Because you could have waited for
no,
dub.
Look, I'm not going all the way over. I'm in the middle. This is what I'm talking about. So this is right now I'm watching One Piece, right? I am on the Dressrosa arc. I'm towards the end. I'm at the point. I started watching it. Hey, man.
I started watching it in dub,
I understand.
right?
I want a song.
I got used to watching it in dub, you know? But now it got to the point where the dub has caught up and now it's in sub all the way through. I don't mind switching over to sub. I'm switching over to sub now to go ahead and continue One Piece. So I'm 50-50
Yeah,
on
I'm
it.
50-50
It's
for the
like
most part.
that.
I can have that.
Someone's
Yeah.
hit and miss,
Trash.
and that's how it's gonna be.
But I will say sub is better than dub. I usually watch sub over dub, but I do go to dub.
Yeah, you want that early access.
We're gonna let them have. We're gonna let all of them have it. But I better not see nobody with soul.
We
I want
50-50
some
kid.
in your
God
face.
damn.
Watch it. Go
What's the
ahead.
next question?
Right.
At age 50, I will stop watching anime. Agree or disagree?
No. Hell no. I'm gonna stop watching anime. No.
Look at this man.
But this is disagree, right?
No,
Disagree.
disagree.
I'm
See,
agree.
now, see how
Age
I'm
50.
going with this.
Wait, you say stop watching anime?
Yeah.
I'm not stop watching anime. Hell no, stop watching.
Wait, stop.
You are going to stop watching anime.
So,
If you're not going to stop, you need to be over here.
Oh, right.
That, that's all right.
It's nice to rest.
I got right with the and left.
Agree.
Go ahead.
Disagree.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
You're already 50, so it makes sense.
Corey, you didn't watch anime for real.
I like anime still. I like cartoon. I like anime.
So, anyways,
Oh God.
how you know you gonna make it a 50 anyways?
There it is. There it is.
You're talking like pain.
Nice.
Let's talk.
Yeah, let me talk. Let me quit sitting there trying to silence me because they know I'm right. So how you know you gonna make it a 50? Second of all, how you know you still gonna be into that shit? Third of all, that.
I'ma still watch it. We'll be in the art.
I'm
We'll be in the
still
art. I'ma still watch this shit. Right. Don't blame the heat this time.
The story is better in manga anyways. We already had that discussion. I don't like being over there because it's hot. I like being over here. But, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like, if you're at 50, you're guaranteed to get to 50. And you still gonna be watching anime. Like, there's stuff that I thought I was gonna continue to do that I don't do no more. And anime might be one of those things. So because I don't know if or not, that's something that I will continue to do.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? See, we grow, we evolve. And then anime might become something else. It might not be anime anymore. It might be some, it might be a whole different platform that ain't anime anymore. So,
So then I'll stand in the middle because if it becomes something else, then I'm doing
I know the future. I
Honestly,
see that.
honestly, I don't. I've gotten so used to just watching regular movies and stuff and gotten accustomed to them that anime can be different depending on anime can be different just depending on what anime it is, and it doesn't follow the same kind of structure all the time, or if it does, then at least it finds a different creative way to do it a different way or something. So by the time I'm right here, when I hit 50, it's gonna be a completely different thing. I want something different.
Well,
So,
I don't know.
I just want something different.
Because that movie shit can get boring real quick.
Yeah, too.
American movies literally follow the same system over and over and over again. Sometimes you just want something different. Like
What's considered different?
horror movies don't really feel scary anymore.
That's because there's no creativity.
Exactly.
Now there's lots of
But then you find a horror anime and then it's just like a whole different other ballgame.
What was the question?
You on
Just to
the
make
free
sure.
side though.
Some about
At 50, I'll stop watching anime. Agree or
I'll
disagree?
stop watching anime.
Mhm. So
I guess
I
it
feel
also
like-
depends how much you've been watching it and
Yeah.
how far it goes and what you're doing. and
I've been
stuff.
watching this since I was 5, so if I'm still watching it now,
I started
you remember
you ain't
when
gonna make it official.
So for
I'm gonna
me,
make it to 100.
for me, I feel like for real. Right now, I'm 2021. This is 2021. I know my mindset. So I know my mindset right now. You know, in the future, I don't know who I'm gonna really evolve into and become. So honestly, it's like just up to my future self to decide that. I can't really decide that for myself right now. So.
Look here, Hokage. We got
baby.
Last 3 questions.
Last three.
If I didn't watch anime at all, I would be the same as I am today.
You said what?
Agree?
If I didn't watch anime at all, I would.
Let her repeat the question.
If I didn't watch anime at all, I would be the same person I am today. Agree or disagree?
Anime or manga?
Just I guess anime and manga together.
But she didn't say manga.
Then would you do this?
Anime and manga!
Would you still be the same nigga today?
She wasn't the one that wrote the question.
I'm gonna say I
Anime.
don't
Forehead man right here.
What?
I said, she wasn't the one
Yeah, I
that wrote the
disagree.
question. She's just the reader.
I disagree.
I'm still. I don't know, man.
I'll be the same.
I gotta give anime some credit for that.
Alright, Sean, talk!
Oh, Alright, here we go.
Floating shirt.
Why are you on this side? Why did you agree with, what was the...
If I didn't watch anime at all, I would be the same person I am today. Agree or disagree?
Oh, I would be the same person? Okay, yeah, you on your...
I think that's
That's agree and disagree.
Yeah,
That's agreed.
Yeah, this is
You agree
That's
that
if you
even
did.
if you didn't watch anime, you would still be the same Sean today. If you didn't watch it at all.
Oh, you mean quiet as fuck? Yeah.
No, I would.
That's
I
how
would be the same
Transformers.
person. Yeah, I'll be the same person. I'm confused myself.
Well, no, you don't know what the hell you're trying to say.
I'd definitely be the same person.
I see what's going on.
I'd definitely be the same person.
Alright.
Because I still ain't shit. So, I'll be the same
You know
person.
what he said. God damn. Man, you messing
So,
with the
No,
I guess I'm the only one that's gonna be right.
I'd be neutral.
I'm the only one that's gonna be on the disagree side.
Oh,
I
God.
will give it all the fucking...
Okay. Anime is better than cartoons. What?
American
Are you talking
cartoon.
about cartoon?
Yeah, like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
Who
all
wrote this shit?
that. Disney. Okay, well, if you have to
Okay.
pick between
First,
the two.
hold on.
staying in the middle of the cartoon.
Before we go back to this question,
Okay.
who thinks cartoons is anime?
It's literally
It's
anime.
the same thing. It's just, I guess you could say almost like a type of different type
It's
of
more
genre.
like Japanese
Japanese version
cartoons versus the
American
American
version,
cartoons.
right.
Eastern versus Western. You should
Avatar,
say
Avatar, The Last Airbender versus Naruto, something like that.
Yeah, something
So,
like
that.
that.
Basically, Eastern versus Western.
Yeah, East version.
I mean, shit, y'all call both.
And I'll be honest,
Alright.
them
Yeah.
Back to
cartoons
the
do
original
kinda-
question.
Now that it's got fixed.
SpongeBob versus Naruto. All right.
Anime is better than cartoons.
No.
Anime is better
Hold
than
on.
wait,
Modern day
It's better than
cartoon, yeah.
Anime is better than cartoon.
Anime is not better than cartoons.
I'm sorry.
I've been on disagree a lot.
I love anime more than cartoon.
Oh, like me neutral for once. I'd be neutral.
Alright. Cartoon not what?
Recently?
Recently? Okay, go ahead.
Now, I'm gonna start off by saying that previous question of would I be the same person if I didn't watch anime? I don't know about that. I probably would. But this question, I wouldn't be the same person if I didn't watch Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, so fuck that. Tom and Jerry, I grew up on that shit. I grew up on Tom and Jerry, Dexter's Laboratory, Danny Phantom, all that good shit. Nah, yeah, fuck anime. I
I read manga anyway.
I mean, for most of us, right? For most of us that watched cartoons when we were younger, a lot of us didn't even know what the fuck anime was.
Yeah.
So when we saw fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, that shit was legitimately just a cartoon.
I ain't no damn weed.
So, like cartoon and anime being better than cartoon, there is a lot of good things out here. The thing about it is that we see all the dumb shit they put out there that it's like, I'm just not about to watch anything else. There are actually some very good stuff, whether it be on Netflix, Hulu, and we just be like, well, since everything looks like crap, why should I have to find something that doesn't look like crap at all?
I mean, just look at this man's shirt. That look like some faces that would be on Nick Jr.
So because of the fact that there's no outside crime here, I'm gonna have to say like, but but because there's no outside crime, I have to say like I don't really, I can't say what is better considering that they're technically both animations. Like I can only just see them as animations. And I know that some of them are bad depending on whether they're from one culture to another, or they can be good from one culture to another. Like there's a whole bunch of childhood cartoons that we love so much, but then there's a whole bunch of childhood anime that we love so much. So in all honesty, it's just in the middle.
I can say.
And then like back to the other question about, would I be the same? Like, if it wasn't for anime, I probably wouldn't have grown up the way that I have, had my mentality going. And if I didn't have cartoons, I probably wouldn't be as weird. So, like, I gotta be here.
Samurai Jack, fire.
Samurai Jack, hey, I'm sorry.
The
Come over
real
here.
Ripley's fire.
Okay.
Oh,
No!
It's time to
I'm
move on.
animated, but
I ain't gonna
I'm
fuck
animated,
with
but-
that. That shit was getting a little weird for me.
Rugrats.
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 Rugrats were fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But
they
then I
kinda
got
weird
my
me out.
High School DSD. That was fire.
Recess.
Recess, homie TJ.
But High School DSD was fire. What else was fire? Nah, I just.
I would have to say Kim Possible.
Kim Possible was fire.
Generator
Yeah,
Rex.
cartoon.
Generator Rex.
Alright, let's ask this last question.
Alright. So I'm gonna just leave this to y'all.
She's not gonna answer it.
Oh gosh.
Come on, boy.
Hentai is better than real porn. Agree or disagree?
Where's your agree side?
Oh, you told your side immediately.
What's going now, huh, Jordan?
I got variety of content, goddamn.
He ain't wiping off this forehead.
Right.
Isn't all this thing.
Go ahead, Sean. What's your answer, Sean?
Right, yeah.
I don't know. This shit I be watching. That shit I be watching. Y'all don't want another part of it. I need my bitch to be choked out. So.
No, I mean, there's people getting choked out of here.
Y'all gotta talk.
Well, I did
One,
say
two,
something. What
three.
you talking about?
Barely. All right, go ahead. Start it off.
I just say sometimes, you gotta have some grounded levels, Hentai, they be going over the top too much, like some shit they be happening, that bitch should be dead. But you just gotta have your normal days,
I deal with pros and
No,
cons.
it-
Man, hold up, pause. Fuck this shit. if I'm watching hentai, I'm going all the fuck out. So I literally seen one where these bitches they were choking each other like about to die type some shit.
Come on, what's wrong with you and choking, guys?
I like your brother dog out. I think it was called Euphoria or some shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah. You see how deep this shit
Yeah,
get?
That's what they would.
It was some shit, but real people shit don't beat it. You can't beat it for real.
Turn, Sean, what you got?
Yeah, birthday
Technically,
boy.
hentai more over porn, but still, you gotta have your normal day.
Hey, yo, speak the fuck up.
Get in the front. Come on, in the front.
Okay, get in the camera.
camera that way.
I'll tell you what they
Oh, Lord. Now get your other thing.
I'm on the side. I'm on the side. Come on.
What you got to say?
Come on,
Speak up.
Sean, we listening. Your mom ain't gonna see this video.
But what if she do? I might just throw it back.
Hey, hurry the fuck up. Go.
Right. Come on, bro. All right.
Honestly, it's kind of mad. There's stuff I'll probably look at, stuff I won't look at. I'm not really into seeing this tiny ass girl get destroyed by a monster. I'm bigger than this damn house.
We call that casting couch.
Top peak of content.
Right. Damn. All right.
All you gotta say? Say something, Bernard.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, the one that went instant over there.
Yeah, why you like hentai so much?
Shit, it has its pros and cons. But however, I like the over exaggerating this. All right?
Hey, you move your head a little bit too much over there, bro.
It's content, goddamn.
Everybody 6
But yeah, that's the reason why. I mean, it kind of gets boring when you start seeing real stuff. So you, shit. My imagination is. It can get boring. My imagination
It can get boring.
Yeah. I
I
haven't
mean,
even
think about it. It's creative too. It's
Yeah.
very creative. What you said that you
No, it got
cannot do
everything.
it.
It got
I swear to God they can do some shit. Like,
Yeah,
real big. Where you think they got it from?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, when you find a monster, you let me know.
People are sickos.
So first of
You
all,
find a real life monster.
they think that
Okay.
these fake pixels and drawings are better than the real life.
It's fucking art.
But you're not there. It's hard. It's hard to expose it. What the fuck?
Y'all spoil everyone. I need y'all to calm down.
That's already a problem. That's already. I'm not saying
Right,
there
put your
isn't
hands
some
up.
They're
sexy
gonna agree in the comment. They're gonna be like,
drawings.
hentai. They're
I'm
gonna
not
say.
saying there ain't no sexy drawings. There is, but it will never be better than what's real. That's plain and simple. And then another thing with the whole ridiculous shit, again, like Alex said, that's where they get it from. It's real life experiences to a whole different fucking level,
Right.
but real life nonetheless. And there's no way in hell that I'll get more enjoyment from seeing some cartoons doing shit than some real live sexy ladies going at it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? For me personally, I don't give a fuck about porn in general. Because for me, if
That's why he's bald.
y'all gonna be talking with Hey, listen.
It meant he actually doesn't watch that stuff.
Because for me personally, why the fuck can I watch it when I can just go out there and go fucking get it?
Exactly. Exactly. This is what I'm talking
All right,
about.
go out there and get it.
Right.
Yeah, I got it. Got it.
Because I can get it.
You can.
Yeah.
Tell me you
Sometimes I
can't.
don't want it.
Exactly.
And that's you, that's fine. Me personally, I just don't give a fuck about porn. That's me.
Because I know what the fuck I like.
It's okay.
35 minutes, I'm done. I'm lasting an hour, 2 hours in these hoes.
There's a
I'm
lot
going
of lies
crazy
going
old
on.
school about
There's a lot of lies, y'all. There's a lot of lies.
What a true man. He go, what a true man.
I'm right here.
I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I understand.
Right. Oh, God.
Hey, random question though. Random question. Have any of y'all ever even watched hentai and dub before? This shit fucking sucks.
Yes.
It fucking.
Terrible.
I'm
Like it's not like some of the shit they be saying. It just be sounding mad corny. Like what the fuck?
That's why you watch it.
Like,
It was only
No,
one.
no.
I watched it in dub. Out of
Stop
curiosity.
Hold on, video.
Some homemade.
No, she don't want to start talking about the subject.
I'm talking about the dub version. Just Start talking.
Yes, exactly. Like it's
Why are
like
you saying
You
that?
exposing yourself. That's what she's saying.
There's one scene
Say
where
some
the
weird
titty's
stuff.
big, then the titty's small, and it just they got no fucking type of.
Yeah, you don't know how old the bitch is.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
They're doing all types of
Now you-
disgusting fucking animals and
Make sure they
shit.
of age.
Now you.
I said,
Alright, I'm gonna pause. So, fuck this shit. What's your favorite anime? Favorite anime? One Piece. Thank you.
That's hard.
We'll come back to you. One Piece.
Skip me.
Okay.
no, what's your favorite?
Right, you ain't letting nobody slide.
Okay. Favorite anime?
Well, I wouldn't say anime, but Berserk, manga, and anime. Berserk.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
What's your favorite anime? Huh?
Dragon Ball.
Fucking dick. Code Geass
Oh my
will
God.
always be the best.
Please don't say
He
that.
hasn't
I'm
even
probably
seen
gonna
that.
have to
Who?
see like Naruto or
You haven't even
Inuyasha.
seen that. What is that? Tell us about it.
Code Geass?
Yeah, what
Don't spoil it though.
Oh, my bad. What is that?
Summarize it in
Naruto
small
or
sentences.
Inuyasha, because those two shake me.
But Code Geass, this nigga is like the best of them all. You feel me? This nigga can do everything. This nigga legit finesse people into dying. Like he can take control of any one of y'all
Sweat,
fucking
man.
characters. I know because I'm telling the truth.
No,
I'm not
he
fucking
got me like this.
I'm
He
on
got me
mama,
like this. He got me like this. Not the truth. That's not the truth.
You seen Code Geass?
Yes, I have. It was okay.
It was okay.
It was good. It was alright. Oh no, now we lying. Now we lying. Now the lies come out.
I need to
Now
watch
the
it.
lies
I
come
can
out.
say, I say anything.
I can dead ass say.
It ain't top four.
Code
It ain't top four.
Nigga, it's number one.
It ain't top four. It not. It's
Code
about.
Geass.
Dragon Ball Z.
Berserk.
One Piece.
Can we stop?
Top four.
Can we stop dick riding the main shit? Can we stop doing
They
that?
made for a reason.
Man, more. Mount Rushmore.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's more than four
Berserk.
faces. Yeah, Berserk is better than that shit, but it ain't like.
I see. And you
They
want
under.
for a good laugh?
They
High school
under.
DSD.
What?
Yes.
Say what?
A good laugh and shit like that. High school DSD. 1, 2, 3.
I'm closing that.
I'm telling you, bro.
I closed that motherfucking video out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
You need that 40 back here and debate this man.
He can't debate me because I'm talking real shit.
So, thank you for watching the video. Leave a comment down
You
below.
got
Like
one
the
Oh, you got
video.
one last question?
Yeah, one last question.
What's the question?
This question good.
Alright, come on.
So my last question is, since this anime topic, if you spent as much time as you spent watching anime or manga and actually putting it into something else, would you be more successful, less successful? Would you have accomplished more goals, less goals? Would you have actually done something that you probably should have done instead of something that you haven't done? This is like one of them like strong.
Real life,
Like if you truly put that much time into something that's actually important, where would you be now? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't put that much time into any of that shit, but I'll probably be a little better. In certain skills.
It's a work in
Certain
progress.
skills.
I mean, I'm trying to get to that
See,
level.
right now, I'm putting time into being a personal trainer. So, I guess I'm pretty fucking good.
And that anime and manga has taught me a lot too.
Can't take it away.
I'm
just
gonna have
wanna
to say,
add-
like,
Boosted my
you appreciate me
creativity
so
after
much
that.
that I've actually gone the artist route. So I technically my skills are from that. I can't really say if I didn't watch it, then where would I be now? Because I don't even know.
Because my skills consist of talking to people. So,
Anime helps you talk to people.
I don't know about that. No, I think you become a
Watch Naruto.
with a shut
Talk
in.
to Naruto.
Yeah, shut it.
Yeah, I think you become a shut in. He
got
can just
shut-in.
yeah. And they don't help me talk to people. I mean,
Kim, we're gonna need
and
you to
if
look at a whole nother anime and talk about that By the end of next month.
It's sometimes a good conversation
Naruto,
starter.
Shippuden, Boruto, all
Nigga,
that.
I'm trying to end
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry,
you
have you
back.
been watching Boruto?
Don't worry about that. So anyway,
Boruto
like the
trash.
video,
They got
leave a
better.
comment,
Got
turn
better.
on the notification.
Yeah, because
Thank you for watching this video.
No.
Like that for
Alright,
it.
Thank you all these wonderful
Cool.
people that came out today.
I just want to say I'm the realest of them all. Yeah, no.
Happy birthday!
Go ahead.
Happy birthday to Sean, by the way.
Happy birthday.
So all we gotta do for Sean now, all right, everyone gang up around him, and then we're gonna have that meeting to be like, fuck that nigga, fuck that.
All right, you can end it.
All right, you can end this thing.